Hello and welcome to the Party Dungeon. This is Dungeon Party. As always, I'm your DM, Blake Peebles, and this is your cast. Woo! Michael's back.
We got Michael.
Yay. Michael's back.
People at home are like, who? He was not there?
It's been so long. Legitimately, it's been between 1 to 2 weeks since we saw you last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any fans who know our character names but not our real names.
Hopefully not.
That'd be funny.
Anyway, we're back. We're playing again. Some announcements before we begin. Thank you so much to... actually, I'm going to throw the announcements to future Blake, because he knows what's happening when this goes up, and I don't.
Big thank you to our 3 Patreon patrons, Elliot, Nick, Big Money, and Tom the Lich. You're the best. That's all the announcements. Bye-bye.
Cool. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and tell your friends about us. That's how we get the word out. We're a small channel. We'd like to grow.
Yeah. I came up with a joke.
Okay.
Make sure to subscribe to our Patreon. We put the fun in fundable.
Nice! Yeah! I like it. Okay. Me too.
Did you like that?
So do that, yeah. Listen to Michael. You're gonna have to say that every episode now. I'll have you know. Okay.
I did it on purpose.
Let's recap then, shall we?
Yes, please.
Yeah. You're gonna be really mad by the end of this recap.
I filled them in a little bit, but not entirely.
What did you put me through?
A lot happened.
Not through, in.
Oh.
We're in a rough situation.
I did almost 3 pages.
30 pages?
3.
You take notes?
Yeah.
Session 5, wow.
Jesus.
Okay, so our heroes, our group of people who know each other, spent some time in Ilfair, then they went home, gathered Telfruit with Luva, the town doctor. Got to know her a little bit better, as well as the fact that her father was a hortifact researcher. They got a lot of information out of her about what hortifacts are, as well as a fruit that they had seen previously called rot spine. Where they had seen this fruit was in a stump in a swamp. And they got close and it exploded and they heard a scary laughing noise as the door opened on its own. They ran away.
What?
Yeah. But they, that night they hung out with Luva, had a great time. They drank, smoked some pipe weed.
What?
You weren't there.
You weren't there, and you wouldn't have either. Unfortunately, they were warned by the golden-haired child Samuel to not sleep too deeply tonight.
Which is a threat. That is a threat.
They took it as a threat. It was a threat or not. It was a correct assessment, as Luva's house was attacked by a small vanguard from Ryland Sangweth's forces, who they disposed of fairly handily, but not before the horrifying bat creature they had been dealing with showed up, grabbed Luva, started to attack them, then was called away. The next 2 mornings, I guess, later, they went to Remelas, met Ryland Sangweth, who talks like an Italian mobster, I guess, now.
Ryan.
Ryland? R-Y-L-E-N.
In my notes, he's Vamp Daddy Lord.
Is that the only reason you have your notes out?
There's a VDL in this? That's one of my top search terms.
VDL. And yeah, so they went, he allowed them to go to the library for exchange for information. They learned a lot of things, including some mysterious stuff having to do with their Minotaur friend and the initials AD. And we picked up with Ryland showing up and telling them that he knew all of that information. And he's going to give them a little bit of a head start. That's exactly where we left it off. As Ryland is in the room with you. Oh, Henrietta's with you guys.
Yeah.
Ryland is
Goth Lolita, as you called her.
It was the
You
wrong
shouldn't
word.
have used that.
It was the wrong word, okay?
For a lot of
Wait,
reasons.
what?
It's the wrong word. I used the wrong
He
word.
said,
Lolita?
I used the wrong word, and I apologize for that. I have a lot of words in my head, and
And of all of them,
the wrong one came out. Sometimes it happens. Anyway,
Well,
Ryland.
They don't stop coming.
the VDL in the room with you, sort of looking smugly, as he told you that you had a little bit of a head start. He looks at you all and says, "Well, I hope you survived the trip back to the light. You have a head start from me, but I mean, my men are free to do what they want, so enjoy."
Can you specify how long is the head start?
5 hours.
5
I
hours.
thought it was 3 days.
Oh no, 5 hours.
All
3
right.
days.
Wait, like 5 vampire hours or 5 human hours?
Or elf
How can you
hours.
We
tell-
should make it now.
Listen, elf time is very different.
We should make it now.
I don't want to.
We should
I
leave
just have
now.
a genuine question. How can you tell what time it is without the sun? We had this question for him too.
Do you have holes here too?
Okay, so I'm gonna crossroads here as a DM because rightfully you should not have a head at this point. But I don't want to do that to you.
I'm just pressing. I'm just
want a new
rewinding.
character.
They have the hooligans in way too deep.
I'm just excited to be back. I wanted to goof. I'm done.
Alright, are we just running?
Yes.
He's just like chuckling. He's like, "Good luck. I mean, it's a straight shot out the door, but one way or another, we'll see what happens. I hope you make it out, though. I'd like a good hunt."
All
We're
right.
doing like have you got
And
your
then he
last
sort of
word?
fades back into mist as he's sort of chuckling.
Okay, wait. We're in the library, right?
As
Yeah.
soon as he's gone, disguise self as Ryan Linsangwith. I'm doing it.
Sure. Yeah.
Does anyone have any spy spells?
Why do you talk like this now?
I don't know.
Violent dogs.
It's because you were talking and I'm talking.
What kind of spells?
Fire.
I mean, I have Sacred Flame, it's more...
I have
radiant
Chaos
than
Bolt
fire.
sometimes, who knows?
I have lightning bolt. That's not fire, but can make fire.
I just want to set fire to this room. Cause
No,
a
no,
distraction.
The old librarian is like, what?
What old librarian?
We're in a library. We're in a library. We're
Yeah,
not in
you're in a
Ryan's
library
room.
right now. Then it's been spared by Ryland.
Oh,
because
I
someone
thought it
told
was-
him to.
No.
Okay, the whole
We're-
vampire thing.
No, you're in a
cool.
library. You're currently safe, theoretically.
The episode doesn't come out.
Yeah. Okay, so never
Okay.
mind. He didn't say that because he knew not
Yes,
to.
yeah.
All right, let's be going.
Okay,
gonna do
we do
bad
the Scooby Doo
versions of
run,
it.
Yeah,
run, zoom.
And Rayna's gonna stop you guys. Are we just gonna run out of the town?
Yeah.
Well,
Why not?
We're going to be attacked by every single...
I'm going to tell them not to.
Do we have the banner still? Because they seem to stay off of the banner.
I look like Ryland Sangwith right now.
Right, but
What if
how,
I just told
those
them
things
not
can
to?
Okay.
smell blood, and you're
Okay, well,
alive.
How confident? Tell me straight. How confident are you in your?
I'm confident that
abilities?
standing here talking about this is a bad idea.
We could pretend to be prisoners, just shackle.
Okay,
I
all
got
you
rope.
follow behind me sadly?
I don't really want to be shackled. I mean, I feel like we're going to be
Well-
Illusory shackles.
I just think that they'll smell that you're alive is a thing, so I don't know how much the visual illusion
Maybe they'll
is going
second guess that. Can we?
In order to open the gate, we have to go up. And Henrietta's standing at the window. You gotta. It's on the top. Look out. And it's a pretty straight shot to the gate you came in through. But the opening mechanism is up on the wall. And there you see Deacon and Farza there.
Oh.
Humans. Well, half orc and human.
Oh, they were, yeah.
They're
they were-
living servants of these vampires.
Okay.
Well, I can just tell them I look like this, and they'll open it for us.
Tell them.
Open the gate. I mean, if their boss told them no, they can't smell blood. They're humans.
true.
They're not undead. They're
I
humans.
know.
One's a human.
All right,
No one's
close,
half orc.
close enough.
Well, so then, what are we sneaking out of here? Or are we just full dashing out right away?
We walk as if there's no problem. We just-
How do we know he hasn't already sounded the alarm? She's like, I'm about to tell him they have a 5-hour head start, but you can do whatever you want. Pass it along, that type of stuff.
Whisper down the lane.
Vampire telephone.
Yeah. And then by the end, it's like, what do you mean, pumpkins?
I'll season it.
Not when this comes out.
It's gonna be like Christmas.
What
by
do
the
you
time
mean,
this gets
tinsel? And then I'll say, what do you mean, decorated eggs, to give you enough?
Yeah, you can just cut whichever one.
Alright.
I'm not gonna do any of that.
What you got?
I think, we should head out.
We should move.
Alright.
A lot of them seem to be going to sleep as it is sort of like becoming daytime. It's because it's currently like 11 a.m. because you got here at dawn.
That could be
Let's.
dope.
So if
Shall we?
if we go for it. Oh, though if we're followed, I can create a horse. But I have to I can't drive.
Oh, wait, I can make 2 horses.
Right.
I can't drive somebody will have to be on the horse with me to lead it because I'll have to concentrate on keeping it.
I got you.
Well, yeah. We could put 2 people on each horse.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
figure that out before we go?
What if as soon as we're out of the library, we just horses?
For sure, but who's on the? We're on a horse together.
I am proficient in horses
My
or
horse,
land.
my horses don't need to be driven.
No, that's
Yeah.
Never
true.
mind.
They will just.
Wait, if you're
Then maybe they
proficient,
should be on
you
mine.
take, yeah.
Right,
Okay.
and then.
Us non-horse proficient folk will ride my horses.
I've ridden my fair share of horses. Like,
I didn't know you were proficient in horse.
not proficient. I'm just saying, for the record, I wouldn't be shit at it.
Am I proficient?
just want
we know the
everyone to
we
know.
know the layout enough, right, to know where to leave, right?
These
Yeah, you
horses
see
will
it, yeah.
automatically
Okay.
go towards
Yeah.
the fastest route,
Uh,
won't they?
I don't know.
That's my understanding.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not even sure they'll work. To be honest.
Well,
Hey, have a little faith.
as soon as we're out of the
And
library,
you saw that
We tried.
He seemed a little. He seemed.
Oh, out of the library? Or out
Yeah.
of the city?
oh,
Because if we do the
We are-
library, then we still have to get out of the gate.
oh, right, okay, out of the city, horses.
Alright, well,
Anyone
let's,
have-
let's do it. You lead the way, vampire man.
All right, no, that was a different accent.
That's.
What's-
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, the DM. What's? Come on, give me.
Vaguely mobstery?
Hey, all right.
You say bada bing bada boom and you're gonna be there.
Hey, I'm walking here. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. All right. Then yeah, no, I'm busting out of the library and walking ahead.
Who has
And
the
then you go down the
banner?
stairs.
Who has the banner out of all of us?
He had the banner.
Should we fly it, or do you think it's good?
Bada bing, bada boom. I'm Ryan Sangwith.
Rylan!
No,
That will give you away.
I'm Rylan Sangwith. Fly my banner. Hand it to him. Yeah. No.
Cool, so you are out of the vampires at this point. Most of them are going to sleep. Make a performance check.
Uh-oh.
With advantage because you are disguised.
So it's where everyone looks sullen.
Performance, eh?
I always look sullen.
That's.
That's true.
Is that cocked?
No.
I think it's cocked.
It's cocked, roll it.
Is it cocked?
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Whatever. It's an unnatural 20.
Cool.
was
The
cocked.
vampires sort of the spawn all just sort of like shy away from you. The humans, the non-vampires sort of bow their heads. The only person who seems a little wary is a full-blooded vampire. This guy's big. He's as bulky. He looks. None of you. You're the only one who's seen Skembrans before. The people from the north of Skembra. They are generally large. They're larger on the whole. Heavy set, very muscular. Have sort of hair braids and decorations, sort of Viking type. You've met a couple Skembrans via your parents, but they don't really come south of Skembra ever. But this, you'd recognize as a Skembran any day, but a little paler than they tend to be because of the whole, vampirism.
Which is a lot for a Skembran.
He sort of looks at you and bares his teeth, and you can see that his fangs are snapped off. But he doesn't approach.
I'm gonna
Sort
shoot
of
him.
stands there.
I'm gonna shoot him a dirty look and keep walking.
So you, slowly but surely, you reach the gate. And Deacon goes, what can I do for you, Master Sangwith?
Hey, open the gate!
But it's daytime out there.
Open the gate! I'll be spilling your blood everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Make another performance.
Is it still an advantage?
Nope.
Oh!
Nope, on the ground.
No.
Okay, well. 6.
So be stupid. He goes, sir, I don't feel like That's.
I backhand him.
All right.
Nice.
All right. And he sort of beckons up to Farsa, who pulls it, and the gate sort of cracks open just a tiny bit, like enough for all of you to squeeze through.
Go. Everyone first.
The vampire who made faces at you just,
What are you doing? Letting our prey escape? Who are you?
and then all the spawns start like in your direction.
Sunlight, throw sunlight.
No. Are they? Once the doors are open a crack, could I just like push them open further?
They're big enough for you guys to go through,
All right. Well, I'm
but
just.
you're not currently in the light. They're going through.
Okay. I'm flip them off and stab the sunlight.
And you hear after them.
Oh,
from
really?
inside.
After them?
Yeah.
They all help push. Like the doors close.
No, if we're in the sunlight,
Or is
fuck
it-
them.
Yeah.
Where
Sure.
are they out?
You push the doors. Let's get some hype music rather than this.
Oh, I guess we need to get the horses out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you run outside. You flip. Screaming starts coming from inside.
Got
as
the
this
horse
vampire.
bags.
I hope
got
the
the
vampires
horses in
follow
the
us
bags.
outside at
Yeah.
high noon.
Vampires aren't who you should be worried about.
Spoilers.
That makes me sad. Let's hop on
It's
horses
11
and go.
a.m.
Horses.
So you run outside and you close the gate.
I pull out my horse
Horses.
bags
I'm gonna dispel.
and I throw those suckers down.
They hit the ground and don't do anything. He told you I had to open them.
I scramble and quickly open them.
At this same point, Henrietta has put her coffin on the ground, has pulled it open, and is reading something off of the back of it, and you see dust start to.
I start
swirl
straddling the
right
dust.
So it forms on it.
At this point, you start to hear the sound of
breezy.
horses from inside the city.
We hear horses
From
from
inside the city. As you pour the things out, the dust, like this silvery powder comes out and starts to form itself into two beautiful white steeds made of dust, visibly.
I mount.
Boom, you're on with him?
Yeah.
You're on with him? At this point, Henrietta says one final word, and the dust whirls up, and a horse made of bones is directly in front of you. She straps her thing back to her back and gets on the back and continues to murmur under her breath.
Gross!
And you're off.
Fizzleman?
Well, those ones are just
They
as
go
you get
to
on,
Fizzleman.
you can get, and they just start going.
Oh, do we need to steer these, or can we just?
Who's in front? Who's in back? That's important.
Who's in front? Who's in
Front,
Front.
backs. Cool. There are rings, but they seem to know where they're going. Make an animal handling check just to begin with.
14.
14 will be enough. DC's pretty low. It's a skeleton horse. Cool. So you start off. Though you quickly hear the sound of the gate opening behind you as you see Deacon, Farza, and 5 other people out on horses following you. Cool. So we're gonna enter a chase sequence. Basically, each of you gets a turn. You guys get a turn where you can each do something, and then they get a turn. If you're on the front of the horse, you can steer the horse if you have to, because the obstacles might appear. You can sort of do whatever you want on your turn, but things might happen. At the very beginning, I'll roll to see for obstacle. Nothing happens. So it's just an open field ahead of you. It is your guys' turn. There is a group of 7 bandits, about 60 feet behind you.
How many? 60?
60 feet behind you.
Okay. They're on horses.
They're on horses, yes.
Can I, while riding the skeleton horse, can I, yell at the lead guy to grovel? And I'm casting command, so make a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 2.
So he has to fall to the ground prone.
So he falls off of his horse and grovels. Make an animal handling check at disadvantage to see if you continue to steer the horse as you do this. 11. Your horse does slow quite a bit, considering. By the end of this run, you'll be about 40 feet back from them.
Cool.
Considering. But one of them is gone. He's off the horse. There are 6 remaining. That was Deacon, who you just groveled off of the horse. The guy with the knives who'd been leading you places. Cool. Anybody else?
What's their formation?
They were in sort of a V, but now they're just in 2 sort of diagonal lines.
2 diagonal lines. So like, and how many are there again?
There are 6 remaining.
6 remaining?
One of them is Farsa, the girl. She's pulling spears off of her back as you speak.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna turn around and silent image within a 15-foot cube in front of one of them. Just a bunch of like rocks and earth like breaking up out of the ground to see if I can just cause them to veer out and break formation.
I'm just gonna make a perception check. That's a fail. That's a fail. That's probably a success. Cool. So Farsa sees through your thing and goes straight through it. The other two like slow down and bring their horses to a complete stop. In fact, so they are far behind. Anybody else? Cool. Just keep driving.
Who's
You
in,
can make a dash action with your horse if you're driving the horse.
Who's in the lead of the formation? Who looks like a leader? Who looks stupid?
The three that aren't the half-orc you met before look dumber and lower level than Farsa.
Is Farsa the half-orc?
Farsa is the half-orc.
Actually, no, let me go for Farsa. I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness.
Alright.
Just wisdom saving throw.
That is a non-natural 20.
Okay. Well, nothing happens. Fuck.
Since I'm in front, does that affect at all my chances of hitting her with my hand crossbow?
You'll shoot at disadvantage because
Okay.
you're driving a horse right now.
I'll take a shot.
Cool.
Anyway.
Her or her horse?
Her horse.
Cool.
It's not great.
Yeah. Did my attack bonus still get added or no?
What?
Does my bonus still get added or no?
Yeah, it's a normal attack. You're just at disadvantage.
Okay, so 10.
Yeah, 10. I don't think 10 is.
Okay.
Let me Google it again because I should have pulled up horse stats, but I didn't. We'll say it doesn't hit.
Okay.
Yeah, these ones are slightly armored horses. So
Okay.
all the horse. Cool. So their turn. Farsa is going to begin by throwing a spear, likely at you.
Spear me, baby.
No, she can't throw it at you. She'll throw it on the back of somebody. So she'll throw it at you, Vivius.
Makes sense. I just cast back at her.
So that is a non-natural 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's going to be 5 points of damage as a javelin. Thunk.
Jesus.
It's not great. What's a good chase song?
6 minutes of drums.
I just played that.
And
Cool. The other three are going to dash the three with her are going to dash their horses. So you are ahead of the group. It's you. 30 feet behind you is the two of you. 30 feet behind you is two of you. 15 behind that is you guys. These three are 15 feet behind you. Farsa is 30 feet behind them. Basically, it goes you two, Michael, these three, Farsa, and then the two that Peter disrupted are way back there. It is your turn again, but let me roll to see if an obstacle happens. Yes. Cool. So, as you're riding, there is a quick drop in elevation for all of you, so I need each horse rider, no, everybody, to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Can the people behind see it coming?
They're going to be affected by it as well.
Advantage though?
What?
Advantage though, so we know it's coming.
What?
Like if it's a steep drop, the people
No,
behind see it
y'all
happening.
gotta just roll.
Okay. Thought I'd ask.
Sorry. So I'm going to do the 3,
Dex.
2, acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Okay, cool.
you're either holding onto the horse or reacting to
Oh,
the
roll.
pounds.
23.
You're good?
19.
You're good?
26.
You're good?
22.
You're good?
13.
You're all good. Y'all hold on to the horse. Yours is a little rocky
Yeah.
there. As they go over it, one of them falls off his horse entirely. The rest of them are fine. So you have two close to you, one behind, and the other two are essentially out of this chase. Cool. Your turn, everybody.
How close are they together?
The two of them are 15 feet apart, probably.
No. Okay. That's fine.
In short bow range.
For sure, in short bow range.
All right. I'm gonna aim at
Farsa is farther back, but I think she's still in your range, which is 60.
Farsa's
yeah?
further back. Yeah, short bow. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at Farsa. Yeah, I'll take a shot at Farsa.
Her or horse?
Her horse, I guess.
Okay.
Let's see, this is 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
9 damage.
9 damage. Cool. Goes into the front of her horse and it whinnies. Still alive. Not looking great.
Should have aimed at her.
Rest of you?
How does bonus action things happen?
You get action, bonus action right now.
Okay, action,
So we
bonus
have like
action.
full turns.
Yeah, you essentially have full turns on your horse.
Can
Okay,
I
cool.
dash the horse as a bonus action?
Either or on that one. Dashing a horse is an action, I'd say.
Okay, I'm gonna dash the horse, but
So you're caught up with them now.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Henrietta.
Cool.
she's
She
behind.
continues to just murmur and focus on this horse.
So plus 2 AC.
Cool. Perfect. That is awesome.
Divine magic on the necromancer.
Dash.
Hey,
continue
we're
to
doing
dash.
what we're doing as well.
Cool. Finn, anything?
Whoever's closest to us,
They
or
got the
within
two, yeah,
60 feet.
The 2 and Farsa, so all 3 of them are still.
Oh, I want that Farsa. Okay, then I'm gonna aim Ice Knife at Farsa,
Cool.
right? She needs
Yeah.
to make a Dexterity saving throw.
That's a 6.
All right, she fails. So she will take 6 points of piercing damage,
Ouch.
and her and the horse will take. Using a sorcerer point. Oh, I should check. Hold on.
Howard.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm good. Yeah. I'm gonna use a sorcerer point to make that one a little bigger. Okay, so her and the horse both take 9 points of cold damage.
And at that, the horse collapses and tumbles to the ground opposite. You have 2 people following you currently. And it is their turn. One of them is, because you're the farthest behind it, one of them is going to dash his horse to get caught up with you. So, actually, the 3 of your horse, no, you've dashed as well. So you and a guy are right next to each other.
Okay.
Because you fell behind from your...
Yeah.
So you're right next to each other. He pulls out a short sword and continues to ride next to you. The other one is going to pull out a bow and sort of hastily aim it at you, Finn, because you just knocked your friend off the horse, and that's a 2. So he shoots completely wide. Cool. Now we're back. Let's see if there's an obstacle. There is an obstacle.
Oh no. Shout out to my mom who watched.
My mom watched too.
Mom's watched?
My mom critiqued the show.
Oh, tell me your critique later. Tell me your critique. I'd love to hear it.
My dad has suggested getting every computer and TV in the house just to play it, just so the views go up.
I was gonna open 20 tabs.
See, that I don't know if it works.
That
That's
doesn't
all
work.
from the same IP.
Yeah, they changed it because on YouTube, Avril Lavigne fans back in the day put hundreds of tabs on their computer to up her music videos, and then they changed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Avril Lavigne.
Thanks, Avril.
If that is your real name.
Cool. At this point, you start to feel water dripping on all of you, and it very quickly starts to rain very, very hard. So everybody driving the horses, I need you to make an animal handling check.
We're good.
Oof.
I'm trying to see if I'm good.
16, you're good.
13.
You're good.
19.
You're all good. One of the guys rolled a natural 1, and he sort of goes to wipe. The guy with the bow sort of goes to wipe his eyes. The horse slips, and they go.
He stabs himself in the eye with a bow.
Sure, yeah. He lands, and you hear the arrow just through his throat.
Oh no! I just heard the guy with the bow
Oh,
wipes his eyes.
Well, he did. Man. Well, one of those. Cool. So your turn again.
There's only one guy behind us now?
Only one. Well, it's right up next to Michael and Henrietta.
Do I have a line of sight on that?
You certainly have a line of sight on that.
Alright, I'll take a shot.
Horse?
No.
Person.
That's gonna be a 12.
No, doesn't hit. So, ducks under it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The description of command says, speak a one-word command to a creature. Can a creature be a horse?
Yeah, sure.
Horses.
As the command said, they have to understand language.
If it has to understand language, then it has to understand. Which a horse would not.
Well,
Oh, no, yep. Never mind. Thank you. That's why I clarified. Because I was like, this can't happen. Because I wanted.
You've got command on the lockdown. This is the
Yeah.
second time you've known command.
Well, yeah, I'm running a campaign right now, and someone abuses it all.
You're
Gotcha.
cheating on us?
He has so many mistresses. This is a part of like 5 D&D.
It's not really high. Thought you guys would find out.
Okay.
We're hurt, but we'll continue. I guess.
Okay.
We'll make it work.
If I dash, would that provoke an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay. Then that's what I'll do.
Cool. Dashing. Everybody else? So 2 of you have gone. 3
I
of
don't
you
think
still have turns. So Finn, Elro, and
I dash.
Dash. Continue. He's just getting even farther ahead. No, it's the way to go.
They'll be fine, Finn. Let's ride.
Do you remember the Triceratops chase?
Similar.
Where Longstrider just ended the session?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep dashing.
Cool. Keep dashing. And Finn.
Dash away, dash away, dash away. Oh.
Anything from you?
Yeah, actually,
For our Christmas episode.
right before
Which is nice.
he, thank you. Right before he dashes, all that comes out of Finn is a chaos bolt. 'Cause
Cool.
chaotic energy.
Make that roll.
All right. Oh, he's got some strong chaotic energy.
There's a lot of chaotic energy in this
Yeah.
room.
Hui! Sweet giblets. Alright, that's gonna be some poison damage.
If it hits.
Oh, wait. Oh, right.
Wait, Chaos Bolt is auto hit?
It's just a better magic missile.
Alright, 15.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
No, wait, plus 7.
That'll hit. Yeah, that'll fucking hit.
Ooh, we found this on a Sunday afternoon, by the way.
Yeah.
We're all always
Oh
tired.
my gosh.
before
Okay,
this.
yeah. 13 points of poison damage plus 19. No, total 19 points.
19 points. You blast right into him, and he's looking bad.
Yay!
Cool. So that'll make it his turn. He is going
What's going on
to
back there, Finn?
ride his horse
I know
quickly.
something awesome!
He's about 15 feet away from you when you see him stand up, sort of on his horse, and leap in your direction. He's gonna really have to.
This guy is like
Fucking 19. Yeah, he's gonna land on your horse, sort of grabbing onto the bones.
There's 3 people on this horse.
Well, he's sort of off the side. His feet are dragging on the ground. He's not looking so good, but he is holding onto your horse, and he's going to make a very bad attack on Henrietta. And he's gonna miss because of the Shield of Faith. Burst off the Shield of Faith. Cool. So next round, there is another thing. Yep.
Yes.
Lightning. As you're going, you're starting to approach some trees and stuff. Lightning strikes a tree directly in front of all of you.
Wide tree.
You're all sort of going like this. It's a big tree, and it starts to burn the places
15
around it.
feet
If
wide.
anyone's played Breath of the Wild, I'm triggered.
Sure.
I'm currently playing it, but I haven't had that
You
problem.
haven't had lightning?
Not yet.
Oh.
It's because I haven't found armor. I'm still
So,
naked.
those of you driving have a choice here. You can go through the fire, or you can go around the fire.
Oh, I'm going through.
I have so much of a lead.
I'll
We're going
defer.
Around.
Cool. So you go at about half speed to go around the fire. You guys?
Dash around.
I'll go around.
Cool. Around. You're going through?
I recommend you let go in a minute.
So you, the guy, and Henrietta all take 20 points of fire damage as a bough just lands on the thing. Henrietta is going to make her concentration check.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
Oh boy. Come on, Henry.
Cool. So you take damage, he fucking dies, and the horse just disappears out from under you as you boom, 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 tumble and take 4 more damage from hitting the ground. And your people continue to go away.
think our
Though,
horse
luckily,
can go back.
that was your final pursuant. So at this point, you guys are going away. You look back and you see that Nate and Henrietta are now just on the ground.
We can't stop the
Yeah, we
horses.
can stop.
You can say, keep going.
We can't stop these horses!
In the distance, you do see Farsa and Deacon running towards you. They're fucking way away, but you can see them running towards you. The rest of the bandits seem to have given up for the most part. They're bandits. So the rest of the bodyguards seem to have given up at that point, but these 2 are fucking dashing towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna take Henrietta's hand.
She's a little winded.
Yeah, 15 lay on hand points for her.
Cool.
Well, evasive maneuvers. And I just start running and just start describing it, Did I say defensive?
You did say evasive.
Defensive and evasive?
Defacing.
He made up this word.
Defensive.
Defensive maneuvers. I call it defensive maneuvers.
What does that mean?
It's defensive and evasive
Okay,
maneuvers.
what do we do?
We're gonna go through the trees, zigzag style. They won't know where we are. Try to step on the rocks and the roots so they can't track us.
Okay, sounds good. Cool. So we're gonna cut to you guys arriving. So you guys arrived back in Bizzleton. And as you arrive, the horses slowly sort of let you down to the ground and dissolve into dust.
As we're running, also going to be like, I am the one that drove us into the fire, so if you want me to carry your coffin, I am more than willing to help.
No, it's okay. It's magically protected from fire damage.
Never mind then.
And if you're gonna carry a giant wooden box and be a wizard, it's probably a good idea to protect
Should
it.
have just should have jumped into it. As
I
they were
like
on
that
fire.
thinking.
Cool.
So we can stay for more bodies for you, am I right?
It's okay. Oh, I should have grabbed that other one. Damn it. It's fine, I suppose. Oh, I'm not much of a runner though.
Yeah, I'm not much of a dead rising thing, but like, we're all learning new things and
Suppose
accept
we
it.
You continue on. So you guys are back in Bizzleton, and the horses dissolve.
Should we go find them?
Mhm.
We need a horse.
Yes, I mean,
Should we run
how
out?
much time do we have in the day?
Each round was about 10 seconds, I'll say, on that one. So like,
This
it's
didn't
still
take
like,
very long.
you got back probably by 12:30.
Okay, yeah. It's midday. We don't have many vampire problems to worry about. We should go help them.
Yeah.
When you start running back. So one thing comes to another, and you guys run back and you find sort of some woods on the way there. Not like thick woods, but like little cypress trees and stuff. And you see two figures.
You hear from the distance, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth.
And you see these two figures, one of them ducking from tree to tree, and the other one carrying a coffin on her back, just like barely able to make it, wheezing her way.
Heel toe! Yeah, that was like a 5K or something? High five, yeah! Oh, you're a wizard, but you got some physical strength.
I think I'm gonna die. Raise me as a zombie when I come back, please.
I don't think at least two of these others could do it, so high five.
Okay.
Another high five.
I can't move my hands. Oh man, I the DM am fucking lightheaded.
You two okay?
Yeah, I haven't had a good run in a while.
Well, I'm glad you're
What
feeling
about the other guys?
good.
I think
Did
are
you
we
kill
still
them?
being pursued?
Let's
or-
get back to town.
What
Yeah,
about the
okay.
other guys though?
They were running towards us, but that was a while. They were a while
You
back.
haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, that
Once
was
you
a while
started your
back.
defensive maneuvers, you sort of lost them.
Yeah, we started doing defensive maneuvers.
What?
I told Henriette all about
Defensive
it.
innovation.
Did you hear that?
Oh.
She knows all about it, my little protege, I guess.
Never make me do this again.
No. First
Wait.
we're gonna start just a mile, and then we're gonna build it back
Can I
up
get
to
something
this.
to eat? I gotta eat some food. Is there anywhere to eat in this town?
Yes,
So then the next
yes.
time we do this, you'll be surprised about how much better you feel.
Never doing it again. I'm legitimately very lightheaded right now. You are Peter.
Well, let's go back to town.
To Greg's, right? Is that the?
Yes.
Is Greg dead?
Feathers down.
G-I-G-G. Feathers.
Greg dead?
No, it was
No.
McGillicuddy.
McGillicuddy's dead.
McGillicuddy's 8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Red McGillicuddy.
I thought you told me the importance.
Cool. So you go
Lufa
in.
also might be dead.
Oh.
Lufa might be dead, we don't know.
You did tell him.
Yeah.
You go through the town.
Lufa.
Luva.
Did you say
Not
Luva?
I said
Lufa.
Lufa.
Yeah, he said Luva.
Oh, you have a little.
Weasels.
Weasels.
Your V is a little wispy.
Is this just the murder Elrel day? Just for some context, before this episode went out, our group chat was just shitting on Elrel.
Okay, not the group.
I should
just me
read that.
and Chelsea.
I ignored all 500 messages. What happened?
The Instagram post that went out today will make sense now that this episode goes out.
Okay. Food, yeah.
Cool, so you head over to the Feathers Down.
I recommend a lean protein. It will help build up the muscles.
And she walks in, she goes, "Do you have any meat? Red meat, please."
Yeah.
And Greg goes, "Oh, welcome to the Feathers Down. It's and he's not saying that. It's the group of you. Welcome back. Some food, I assume."
Yes, please. Hearty. Nutrient rich. We just
Alright.
had a workout.
What time
I'll
is
do
it?
my best. It's about noon 30.
I
Well,
just-
no, actually, at this point, it's probably closer to 2 because it took you went down and you came back.
I'm just thinking, because we don't want the Minotaur to see her.
Oh, speaking of Ergon, actually, some things I should tell you. He's been having a bit of a morning. I'm going around saying some stuff to people.
About whom?
You.
Oh.
Yeah, saw that one coming.
Well, he doesn't like us.
What
did we
I
do?
thought he only didn't like you.
Well, he doesn't like
Well,
elves.
we went back and made it much less.
Don't know if it's a racial. I don't
I
know
just
if it's
don't
a
think
racial thing.
Yeah, of this group, he
I'm
doesn't
sure
like
it's
elves.
racial.
Why is Greg Southern now? I don't fucking.
Everyone's
It's hard,
Southern.
right?
So there he is. Okay,
Right, what's his name?
he's been going around saying that you, the party, are in league with the vampires and the swamp wizard.
What?
Well, that's half true.
Dude,
Oh, I'm
shut
the swamp.
up.
That's
Henry, now. Eat your food.
okay.
Thank you.
The swamp wizard's not dangerous.
Well, let's not, how the rumor mill rolls in a small town like this.
Right, of course.
We just took out a bunch of vampires. We're not with them.
He says that it was planned with the vampires. Is they're willing to sacrifice their own to sort of.
We should probably not be in town.
Basically, he's been telling people that you and the vampires are in league and have summoned this bat creature.
Oh no,
You think we're capable of summoning a...
I don't
that's
believe
not
any of this.
that's not in league with the vampires either.
What he's telling people, and he's saying that a very wise friend of his has told him this recently, is that
The dragonborn.
you and this bat creature and the vampires are all on the same side, and the grave robberies were simply a distraction to stop from their greater goal of taking this town and turning them all into vampires. Now it's all no folk around here are too loving of Ergon. He's always been sort of a loner, and his family kept to themselves for the most part. But it's a small town, and you are strangers.
Wait,
But
what do you know about his family?
mighty little, unfortunately. They really kept to themselves. The graveyard's been going down in that family for quite some time. So I know his father's the one who broke his horn off. Some sort of ritual. They were strange. All the men in the family had one horn. So they did some sort of childhood ritual for that.
Finn just kind of holds
I know,
his
I know,
horns.
I should just warn you that some people do believe him. For my part, and I've been meaning to say this to you for a while, you've shown me that you're good folk. In times past, I probably would have sided with him, but I've learned a lot in your time here, and I suppose I should be just a little more trusting to that end. And he pulls 2 silver. That's 2 silver, right? Yeah. 2 silver out, and he sort of puts it down in front of you. When you first came to town, my whole life I'd been told stories about the Drow, how murderous they were, swindling and conniving, and I'm ashamed to admit I believed it.
Well,
I overcharged you, and I'm very sorry for that. I know it's not much in the way of an apology, but you've shown me not to judge people simply because they're not from here, and I appreciate it.
And then he wasn't racist anymore.
I still got his problems.
Hey, that's another.
Well, Peter, I'll have you know
Clover
that there is now a counter
another
for the
Clover
times
fan.
you mentioned fantasy racism in this
Good.
podcast.
Good. It's really high.
Thank you, Greg. It means a lot.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm behind you, and I know a lot of people here also are, but I'd be wary in town, especially bringing new folk in here. And he sort of gestures at Henrietta, who's finished her meat and is now arranging her bones.
Don't stop. Stop that.
No, this fosters creativity. I remember I had some wood pieces that I would make into little cabins, so...
Yeah, that's fun. And she opens her coffin and starts putting the bones in it.
See, that kind of thing is not normal. Okay. Here's the issue. The plan was hide from the vampires in the hallowed ground. The graveyard. We have an enemy in the graveyard. We stay in this bedroom tonight, we'll be eaten by a vampire.
Maybe, if they find us. What? An unassuming inn in the town? Maybe we should keep traveling. Maybe we could leave town and see if we can make it all the way to, what's the town that's north of us?
Belfair?
Yes. See if we can make
You're
it.
gonna just leave us with this bad problem?
No, I mean, we'll be back, but we need to hide from some vampires for a little bit. And maybe
I'm not hiding.
I think the best place to hide from them would be the graveyard. We know it's defended against certain things.
Here's the thing. One is that's the one place we definitely don't want Henrietta at.
Right, Henrietta,
right.
go back to the swamp.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, we could easily hide in the swamp.
You know the swamp.
The bat creature doesn't go into the swamp.
The bat
Doesn't
doesn't
go
go
in the
into the swamp.
But with the vampire.
I don't
I
really like
mean-
the idea of hiding in a swamp. It's kind of gross.
Okay,
Well, you
well,
said
it's
you
swamp or
saw
graveyard.
sort of like a house in the swamp. We could go there.
There's
Right.
a swamp. There's a swamp house.
We're
with
going to
all of-
Shrek's house,
With
yes.
all of I was trying not to. With the rot spine that the
The creature likes.
The creature pulled out one.
Yes,
Pulled
I
You don't have to remember it, but I should
Polbaba.
just say it.
Polbaba. No, I wrote that down actually.
Yeah.
I still remember.
So, I mean, we could go there. I want to check in on my zombies anyways. I mean, my friends.
I like the
Oh, God.
initiative. See what this is? This is initiative. This is planning. I like it. We should do more of that. I'm
All
including
right.
myself in this. I'm being fair.
Alright, then to the swamp,
swamp.
I suppose.
Is this, are we friends? Sorry, I just want to clarify. Are we friends now? Is that what this is?
I mean, we ran a 5K together. I don't know what else that means.
Okay.
Friendship 5K.
I find hard labor.
I just wanted to clarify, because I don't.
I mean, we were never not friends. Remember
we
we bonded when we
like,
didn't
we
like that
weren't-
other.
Like, we weren't friends before this, I would say, probably. Unless everybody is, like, sort of default friends.
In this group? In a way. Yes.
Speaking of which, if you're afraid of being dirty, I can help carry your cloak.
Wait, so. Oh, behind me. Is
Like behind you, like a prince.
No.
Like the prince you are.
Watch this. And I prestidigitate my cloak up a little bit. I'm self-efficient.
Okay. Are
Thanks
you
for
sure
the
you're gonna
offer.
be okay?
You know, actually, since you're offering, could you just carry me?
I will carry you so you don't get your boots dirty. I will, yeah.
No, I can actually clean those too with prestidigitation as well. I'm learning.
You can ride in my coffin, and then you can carry the coffin. I'm not taking the bones out, though.
Yeah, well,
I need those.
Alright, I mean, I'll pass, but thank
What do you want? Fireman's hold? Do you want a
You know what?
Do you want a cradle?
Last time we
Want to
went-
ride me like a horsey? Like you're my son? You're my young son? Is that what you want? I can do either.
My two young sons.
You know, last time we went to the swamp, I walked, and it turned out I was just fine. So
I think so too. I remember that.
Right. No, you weren't there the last time.
Oh, I was there the first time.
Mm-hmm. But you weren't there last time.
I was busy helping the townsfolk, right? Yeah.
You need a break. The old age catching up to you. I'll be fine. Let's walk.
Are we going now?
Do you
Finn,
want
eat your
piggyback?
food. Finish.
What? Oh.
I'm offering a piggyback.
Oh, well, no, I'm fine.
No.
Thank you.
Okay. It is dirty out
Finn's
there.
heading to the swamp.
Nate went to Ilfair for a day and came back a lot happier.
His
It
back
is
feels-
dirty out there. I don't want anyone to get muck in their crevices.
It's too late
Is
for
the
that.
word I used, and I'll stand by it. I'll stand
We
by
all
it.
use bad words sometimes. We shouldn't be judged for it. Anyway.
Are we walking back?
Sure,
Yikes.
if you want to walk to the swamp.
I want to talk to Henrietta while we walk.
Okay.
Henrietta,
Yeah.
you know about the undead more than most people.
Sure.
How knowledgeable are you about vampires?
It's not really my area of expertise. I'm more sort of zombie territory. I've dabbled with skeletons, as you probably saw back there, but they're a little harder, so.
Do you know any way to contain a vampire? Like keep them from leaving a space?
Well, theoretically, you could build houses all around them.
What?
Well, because they can't enter a house unless they're invited in.
That's the
So if you
crazy
put
thinking I'm
houses
looking
all
for.
around them,
Oh.
then they
There's
couldn't really.
That's
Spell.
actually quite interesting. And I see. But you couldn't just like.
I mean, there's plenty of warding spells.
Well, I mean,
You're a wizard.
could
yeah?
you just? I've studied magic, yes, but if you just sealed a room, could they get out through the walls? Could they?
Vampire spawn probably couldn't, but most real true vampires could turn it. They can turn into mist. So
okay.
likely they could get out of something like that. I know they don't like running water, they don't like sunlight, and they can't get into places that they're not invited. So
I'm trying to think if we could trap him in somewhere with the orb.
it's pretty swamp. A swamp, I'd say, is stagnant water.
Yeah, it's not running water.
We can splash it.
What about stakes in the heart?
That would kill me.
I've heard that works.
Well, I feel like that would kill a lot of things.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe like 8 hit points.
What about holy water?
I'm sure they don't like
Is that
that.
a thing? Can we get that actually?
I don't know where you would.
We could make it. We just need to pray.
You're rather holy. Can you?
I don't know.
Can any of
produce-
you like bless water?
I'm more of a guard the holiness, not a do the holy. I do some holiness, but like the clerics do the more of
You
the.
couldn't maybe perform a ceremony to produce holy water?
You know, I wish I would, but I was not trained in that.
I see.
I do know how to purify food and drink, but that's more of a
Cleanly, right?
a
Yes.
clean thing. I did that a lot when I was guarding. I mean, when I was serving, not guarding.
See.
Guarding. I was a
Well, I'm
guard.
just trying to think if this vampire comes for us, if we could trap him in a space and break the orb,
Well,
that would trivialize this.
maybe you don't need an entire house. Perhaps just a wall.
Or a door.
I don't think.
Oh, you
What we can do? I help my dad.
Can he even come
Pa.
into the town without being invited?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's just entering a residence.
It's
Right?
like
Yeah.
residencies.
What if it was like a rented room and we put like a do not disturb sign on the door? Could he?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
no, but they can also hypnotize people to like charm them to invite them into places. So.
Right, but what if we're inside the
Yeah,
room?
we
It says
plug
do
our
not
ears,
disturb.
so you
I
can't-
mean, that's a plan if you want to take it.
Let's build a log cabin.
In this.
Well,
in
we
this
should
little
just.
swamp.
We're going towards this house, right?
You started to head out of town,
Oh, okay.
if that's what you're trying to do.
So when we walked near this house before, I approached the door and it opened itself, and I walked in and I got just impaled by a
Yeah.
plethora of needles.
Oh, there's something very evil going on.
We gotta lure it out.
I don't know if
It
whatever's
was-
in there is going to come out.
Right, it was
Seemed
cackling at us.
Quite happy in its basement.
Then we throw a bomb.
Do you have a bomb?
Oh, I have,
I would like.
I'm just
Oh,
the
no, no,
idea
no.
I would
guy.
like to know if you have bombs.
I have 4 flasks of oil. It's very flammable.
I've got a tinderbox.
I don't.
I
If
do
we
have a
want
tinderbox.
if we want a house, we shouldn't burn down the house.
Right.
Oh wait, right.
Yeah. So, as you leave the town and head your way to the swamp, you feel as though your recent experiences have made you grow. In a
Already
way
ready.
that means you would level up to level 5.